So on the show today, I have a power-packed panel to debate these findings. Does Anna Hazare have the pulse of the people? TSR Subramaniam, former cabinet secretary, joins me. Also with me, Justice AP Shah, former Chief Justice of India. Dr. Kiran Bedi, Magsaysay Award winner, former top cop. Anupam Kher, actor, activist. Nirmala Sitharaman, national spokesperson, the BJP. Nikhil Day, social activist. Let's begin with the issue of the Prime Minister. Should the Prime Minister of India be under the ambit of the Lokpal? According to Headlines Today ORG findings, 75% want the Prime Minister to be under the ambit of the Lokpal. TSR Subramaniam, does this government, does the Congress party perhaps not have its finger on the pulse of the people?
I think this is the fifth or sixth version of the Lokpal bill over the past 40 years. And there have been three versions since 1997. I was cabinet secretary, we cleared one. Both the PMs of the day, both Gujaral and Devagowda, were to be clearly part of the... It is only the out of 6 consecutive times, only last year, the latest version removes the Prime Minister. Very suspicious, number one. There is just no logical reason why PM should not be there. I think the people are intuitively correct about this. The Prime Minister in a democracy is another minister. He is only primus inter pares. In other words, as an animal, he is exactly the same as the others. He only is the chairperson of that group and asked to constitute the group, number one. What happens if there is a charge against somebody today, this PM quits and he becomes the PM tomorrow? You're going to drop the charge, you want to investigate? The PM today is subject to Anti-Corruption Act, IPC, every special act, everything. Why not Lokpal? It doesn't make any sense to me at all to say that PM should not be included. I get the suspicion that there is somebody little worried about having this, and somebody has done some deep thought on this, rather than the most natural thing is to say every citizen, every senior public official should be covered. I think it's a fair point, except probably the president, vice president. I can see only these two categories to be removed out of this group.
Justice Shah, are you of the opinion, many Congress party members are saying that if the PM is in the ambit of the Lokpal, the functioning of the government perhaps would come to a standstill. There would be frivolous complaints against the Prime Minister. How will he work? How will the government work?
You see, I feel that this is a very sensitive issue. There was a committee appointed to review the working of the Constitution. This was headed by Justice Venkat Chalaya, former Chief Justice of India. And that committee recommended that Prime Minister should not be brought within the ambit of the Lokpal. The second Administrative Reforms Committee also was not in favor of the inclusion of Prime Minister in the Lokpal bill.
Why?
But I feel that this was basically reason seems to be that the argument of the government seems to be that it would erode the parliamentary democracy, it would affect the credibility of the Prime Minister, and it will consequently it affects the Prime Minister's image in international arena. But I mean, whatever is the argument from both sides, I feel that there is a very strong case for inclusion of Prime Minister within the jurisdiction of the Lokpal, but with certain safeguards.